That door. No escape. There we go. No escape. Okay, this is going to do this in about 1 minute. My name is Ivers, chairing the campaign here in Iowa. Thanks. I want to thank all of you for coming. Pardon me? Pizza was on us. We're all welcome. You deserve it. Just want to give you a little summary what you just seen and where we're at right now and where we're going. You can see we got an uphill battle in terms of a perspective, in particular the major media, as to who the major candidates are. You saw a little bit on the balance of time. If you had your clock and you'd be timing a lot of this. It's typical. It's not unusual at all, but it's the fight that we're in. And I can tell you this, I've been doing this for over 30 years as a volunteer, and I'm from Webster City, Iowa, right here in central Iowa. And the challenge that we have right now is to get this candidate to the next level here in Iowa. We have, without a doubt, the best candidate that I've ever had the privilege of being involved in. And I was involved in Pat Buchanan's campaign twice. And Pat Buchanan was a great American. This guy is a Pat Buchanan with a 20-year voting record that's as solid as a rock. Everybody wants change. Everybody talks change. There's talk, talk, talk. I will guarantee you, after the 40 years of political observation that I've done, I will guarantee you there's not a single man on that stage or the Democratic stage that you'll see later on if you choose to watch that will change anything. It will be the same thing. Another 4 years. They will talk, talk, talk. They will not change a thing. This guy will attempt to change things. He's going to be the president. He's not going to be 435 congressmen. He's not going to be 100 senators. He'll be the first to tell you that the executive branch does not write the laws. The legislative branch writes the laws. So for those people that say, "Oh, this guy's a radical. He's too far to the right. He's going to change the country overnight. It's going to be chaos." That's asinine. That's ridiculous. That's not our system. It can't change that fast. It has to go through the legislative process, the normal rule of law that this country was built on and has survived on. He will promote change, real change. And if we get enough people behind him, we will actually get real change. Until we have a leader to the right calling out with a clarion sound, "Come this direction," it will continue to slide downhill to the left, and we're already almost past the point of no return. Any of these other candidates will just talk, 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 and it'll continue to slide. It will get worse, not better. And unfortunately, we have a president in office right now. 8 years has proven that. A lot of people like me worked very hard to get Republicans in control. We had the Republicans in control for a good chunk of 20 years. What happened? What changed? 20 years. You know why? We had Bush-type Republicans. We had other types of Republicans who play the middle of the road and go nowhere. We're losing this country, folks. This is a serious campaign. This is the most dynamic candidate I have seen in my lifetime. We have a real revolution going on. This guy's taught, you know, grassroots politics. Everybody talks about Oh, everybody claims to be a grassroots politician. I got all this leadership, blah, 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 blah. It's a bunch of hooey. This is a true grassroots campaign. This is the only one I've ever seen. I've never seen a grassroots campaign like this is true grassroots. We got 4.2 million raised by a guy he didn't even know. We got radio ads, TV ads, billboards, money, volunteers all over the place, including 30 other nations that say, "Go, go, go, Ron Paul in the USA," because you're actually talking about changing something. It's a magnificent campaign. It is absolutely a true grassroots campaign. I've never seen it before. Neither have any of those other candidates. They've never experienced it. It hasn't existed. This is a true revolution. We got some real unusual things going on here. We want to make it happen here in Iowa, and we need all your help. We need your help. We need you on this volunteer list. We got some more, lots and lots more room. Before you leave here, before you go out that front door, give us your name, sign up. We need some callers to do the everyday mundane work. It's not glamorous. It's not a lot of fun for some people. I actually kind of like dialing those numbers myself because it's usually pretty quick calls and you can move pretty fast. But it's grunt work, and we need the soldiers in the field. Okay. Again, where are we going? I told you a little bit about where we're at in terms of the game plan and where we're going. Well, where we're going is we're going to move forward in Iowa move to New Hampshire, South Carolina, Nevada. Now, how we're going to do it here, I can tell you this, we've got an area war going on. We're going to have more radio, TV, papers, etc. from the media side, and our grassroots continues to grow. Our grassroots today, I'm not going to share all the numbers with you right this moment in time because we're keeping them somewhat confidential. But I can tell you the numbers that we have right now of volunteers throughout the state is double what it was 3 weeks ago. Double what it was 3 weeks ago.
Whoa.
So that's not so bad. We've gone from 2% to 4% to 6% in the polls, and that's exactly where we want to be. Governor Romney, and I said this months ago, peaked too early, self-fulfilling prophecy. I mean, you're seeing it right now. Today's poll, Huckabee's 3% over Romney right now. But let me tell you something else. Mr. Romney is also peaking premature. I'm sorry, Romney premature, very premature. Huckabee is also premature. Not as much so. It's a smaller premature peak. But he too is peaking too prematurely. This campaign is growing solid. Our plan has been from the very beginning, we said this from the very beginning, it's the classic logarithmic curve. And let me tell you, if you ever studied a logarithmic curve, and I'm sure you've all seen them, they are incredibly slow at the beginning. It's like, man, we're going nowhere. But what it does like this. It does like that. A true logarithmic growth does that. We are right now in good shape to fulfill a logarithmic expanding multiplication campaign. The last 9 days after Christmas is where the real peak will occur in this campaign, and I can't speak for the other campaigns. Again, I think Mr. Huckabee's going to have a little fall off on that last 9 days after Christmas. But we're on deck to fulfill our plan, and we've got a few other nice things that is going to be happening. I'll share with some of that with you later. But we're growing from the bottom up. We're doing bombardment, so to speak. We're growing from the top down in terms of our media. So we're moving forward. Do not get discouraged. Remember that logarithmic curve normally grows very slowly. But the key is it grows slowly because it's on a solid rock foundation. If you have a good solid rock foundation, you can't do this. You cannot. You will naturally has to grow in a good solid peak. We're there. That's what's happening right now. And I can tell you, for example, no more than 10 days ago, we still had a huge number of people in this state said, who's Ron Paul? They don't even know the guy. Now that sounds like a negative, but that's also positive from this perspective. We've got a pretty good movement going on here with a lot of people who have not yet been exposed to this candidate. This is a dynamic candidate. There's no question about that. And he says it so very well himself multiple times. It's not me, it's the message. And this guy is honest. He's got 20-year record over a 30-year period of doing exactly what he's saying. It's not just yap. He's doing it. He's done it. It's there. There's been a number of times this guy, as a congressman, 435 congressmen on the floor, vote alone. 1 out of 400. Boy, that is courageous. This is a guy that says, look, I'm not just rhetoric, trying to get elected, talk. I've done it as a congressman. I will do it as president. And you can take that to the bank. So let's work hard. Listen, folks, we have 30 days, basically. 30 days. And this is all over. I mean, you've got to take away the holidays. Make it happen in 30 days, and you all know it's going to disappear on a Saturday. Is December the 1st. Saturday is December the 1st.
And what's on December the 1st?
Pardon me? And we have a walkout. We've got a lit drive. We've got 3 lit drives going. They're major literature drops. We got a great piece. We just finished putting it together. And we're going to address Republicans. We're going to address independents. We're going to address Democrats. We have a tremendous number of people in those camps who want Ron Paul to be their president. So this is a race not just within the country club Republican elite. We got a grassroots movement, and a lot of blue-collar Democrats and independents said, look, this guy is looking out for me and my country. Work your hearts out. Work your hearts out for the next 30 days. You'll never have another opportunity in your life. You will never have another opportunity in your life. make it happen. God bless you all.